Hey guys, a little rainy today, pretty nice though. Enjoying the cooler weather. It's actually dropped down to it's probably high 60s ish or so. First of all, let me apologize for the day before yesterday's video. You know, I used to watch Tom Noble. Well, I always watch Tom Noble's videos, but he would always, at the beginning of his videos, he's like, "Oh, hold on, let me turn the radio off," or whatever. I'd be like, who cares if you turn the radio off or not? I mean, well, obviously YouTube cares because you can't have the music in the background, so that's, I'm finding out. Had my TV on and music was playing on it, and obviously they shut down my whole sound for my video, so from now on I'll just either leave the TV off or mute it before I make videos, so we'll take care of that problem. So I kind of understand what they're doing. Like if you were to make a YouTube video and use someone else's music to enhance your video, I could kind of see that being a copyright infringement-ish type thing if you're end up making money on it or whatever. But for what I'm doing, really, I mean, it's music in the background, but okay, whatever. So easy fix. Anyway, hey guys, 76 degrees, pretty nice. Got the doors open. It's a little humid. Yeah, 76% humidity in here, but still cool enough to have the doors open. I was going to show you what I'm doing with this, and I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off without dropping everything, but you can kind of see, and that'll be welded in a little tighter than that, but I don't know if you can see the gap in there. I mean, there's just a tiny gap, so it's going to be very little filler in there, which I think will be a lot better. And so, yeah, I just took that piece that I'd been putting up there and ground it down, so I'll stitch weld all this in, tack at a time, cooling, you know, the whole deal. And so, here's what I got underneath. I've got plug welds here, like I said. I'll completely stitch this in, and then this little seam right here, I'll completely stitch that in. So, and then I'll make another little piece for where this is not extended out far enough. Be a little piece right there once I get those ground down. But that's the plan, and it looks like it's going to work pretty good. So I've got a couple of little welds in here. Got these. I got a couple more I got to do here. I actually was doing these and got sidetracked and come up here and start playing with that. So, yeah, just welding it on today. Still got to weld all this on and get this set up to where I can weld it on. So basically, just weld the panel on is all I'm working on. But yeah, once I get all that, and I know probably a lot of people are curious to see how this turns out. Because like I said, I've not done this before, but somebody had mentioned it and I thought, you know, that's a pretty good idea. So it's because it's all steel. We talked about putting different materials in here that might swell a little different. A lot of guys said they've never had any issues whatsoever, so that's great. But I thought I'd go ahead and try to put as much metal back in this as possible, and this little piece here just happened to fit pretty well. I actually cut it off of this panel. It was up higher. So because it extended up inside here, so I didn't use it, so it's really nice shape for this. So yeah, that's what I'm doing there. Like I said, I'm gonna ground those welds down. Probably too dark. Let me see, I got a little light on this, I think. Yeah, there you go. Little penetration weld there, little penetration welds there, you can see. I think you can see. Anyway, so it came through pretty good. And like I said, it'll have the whole back of this, and I'll probably pop some plug welds in this just to, you know, pop this down here to this, and then it'll be stitched all the way across here, and then it'll be stitched on the roof all the way across here. So it's going to be plenty strong. Shouldn't have any issues at all. So yeah. We're getting there. So alright, I'll bring you guys back when I get a little more progress. It's about 3:30 right now, and probably gonna go grab some lunch because I haven't eaten yet. I don't know what it is, but I always eat late for some reason. 2, 3 o'clock, and then I eat again at like 7, 8 o'clock, which is probably not good for me. That's why I get so much belly fat, because I eat too late. But anyway, and then the fact that I don't work out like I should. So regardless, whatever. That's beside the point. So there you go. Got all the welds here prepped and ready for weld, or all the spots ready for weld. And so yeah, we'll get this bad boy welded up and move on to the next thing. All right, see you guys. Hey guys, I'm working on this area right here. It was hitting a little bit down here, which was causing me some issues for this gap over here. So what I decided to do is shorten it up. That way it fits nice and snug up against this area here. So I was going to go ahead and take, basically, if you can see that line, that silver line, I was just going to take that much off and then push it up there and see. Alright, so this tool here that I just bought, that I was so excited about, unless I don't know what I'm doing, and like I said, I tried to adjust that up and speed and everything, and it's pretty much, I mean, it's not really a big adjustment, but you can see it spins like crazy when it's doesn't have a load on it. But I was going to show you, I'll just set the camera over here and let you watch as I cut through this. It's just regular 18 gauge steel-ish, somewhere in that area. Not any big deal for any other tool that I'd have, but I just want to show you how this one does. So hang with me for a second. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, okay. Hearing protection. Only a little loud. Okay, so the moral of the story is you pretty much get what you pay for. I'm going to pause this for a second. I'm going to grab another tool, and we'll see how it cuts. Hang with me. Alright, this little Mac, it's pretty old. I bought it used off Craigslist. Somebody's even put their initials in it. I'm going to give it that the wheel's just a little bit sharper, but watch how it cuts as opposed to the other one. and there it goes. Was pressing down, you can see where it's kind of cutting into, where it's shiny, was kind of cutting into that as I was trying to push that in. So it's kind of kicking this out some. So just a little bit of trimming, got it back down. But the main thing I was gonna say is this tool, while it looks nice, at best it's gonna be a weld grinder maybe. Because it just, as soon as you put pressure on it, it can't handle it. It just slows it down to almost nothing. So, yeah, now a little heads up. Like I said, I'll probably keep it. Say hi. Just wondering what the hell's knocking on my elbow. What the? So, yeah, that's my wife. Say hi. Okay, so, anyway, I guess I'll go talk to her for a minute. See you guys. Hey guys, thought I'd take a break to take you guys for a ride on the Chevelle seat, aka the Tilt-A-Whirl. Little girl's pretty excited. So, we're gonna go down this road here. Oh, alright, you gotta hang on. You gotta hang on. Alright, here we go. You ready? Alright, here we go. Alright, here goes the spinning. Whoa! And there goes the car. Good thing we didn't get run over, huh? That's good exercise when you're old and fat like me. Alright. Alright guys, thought I'd just take you for a little ride. Coming back up the road. I need to put a motor on this thing, it'd be a whole lot easier. What do you think? You think I need to put a motor on it? I think we do. It'd be a lot easier on Daddy. It would. Alright, see you guys. Alright guys, there it is. It's on for good now. The welds here. I still got to pull that one out and weld it. I still got to weld these deals. But welded underneath there pretty good. Of course I hadn't done it. I'm going to save that for last. But you can see the doors are shut. Looks real nice down the body line. Nice and crisp. And everything's lining up good. The gap there's not bad, really. Not too bad. And it's where it's going to be. Set you down so I can open the door. Got the striker in. Alright. Got 3 welds there. And I went ahead and put 5 welds in here. Only reason 5 because that one was where I screwed a self-tapping screw in, so I had to fill that in, but then there was the other weld. From the factory, right here, there was a little braze. Just a little bit of braze I had to cut out when I was taking this panel off. I don't know exactly why they do that, so if somebody has any ideas, or if I need to put maybe a little tackle weld in here for some reason, I don't know what the point was or the purpose. Like I said, it didn't fill this all the way in. It just was just a little dab of braze. Like I said, I don't know if it's necessary or not, but I'd like to know for sure, you know, if it's something that's important. But anyway, yeah, if anybody's got any ideas on that, let me know. But yeah, all in all, looking pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. It's taking a lot longer than I thought. I told the guy it's gonna be no problem at all. Oh, yeah, we'll have this in a couple days because everything's fitting so good. Yeah, before that, I put that outer wheel well in there and it started being a pain in the butt. So, like I said, you can see in there, everything's lining up with the new piece I made. So, yep. So like I said, I still got a few more welds to do and a lot of grinding to do, but other than that, for the most part, it's on there for good. So pretty happy about that. A little progress. So it's about 7 o'clock. I'll probably come back out here tomorrow and play. Probably finish welding and grinding and stuff. So not sure where I'm going to move to next. Obviously I got to work on the body gaps. So after I get all this welded in and ground down, I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like when it's done. And then we'll start talking about either door gaps or trunk gaps, one or the other. I still have this low issue. It's pretty, we talked about this before. I haven't put these in yet to see what it does, so I might do that tomorrow, just for shits and giggles to see. But I can tell this right here is low. I'm not sure you can see, but there's a dent. And if I was to put a straight edge here, there's 2 dents right here. Like, I don't know if somebody slammed it right there or what, but it's leading me to believe that this is actually low, which, sorry, this area right here. So, you know, if it is, then I can work it back up maybe with a spoon. Let me see here. Maybe something like this, getting it in here and kind of tweaking it up a little bit at a time, trying to get that edge pulled back up. Maybe doing a little hammer and dolly work here just lightly to kind of get this to stay up where it needs to be. But yeah, that's one thought. But yeah, it's rounded pretty good right there. And the same on this side. So, and these gaps are still pretty big, and I got the original quarter, or the original quarter panel here that cut off. Remember that piece there, and it's pretty much identical end to end. It's 3 inches, 3 1/4 inches, and it's pretty much, I mean, they did a good job. There's no way that was a factory gap. I mean, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a big ass gap. So if that was a factory gap, that's pretty horrible. But I can't imagine it was. But the thing I'm getting at is, if this piece here fits in there and it's about the same, which it appears that it is. If you look at this edge down to that edge and this edge here, that would have been a huge gap. So I'm really considering going ahead and running rod up these instead of splitting that, because that's the factory size. So there's no sense in, I was going to cut that. If this would have been a little bit small, I would have said, okay, let's cut it and make it right. But it's not. It's actually the same size as the original panel. So I really hate to cut this, being that it's the right size. It'd be better, I think, to add on a little bit of rod right here. So you guys, again, tell me what you think about that. Put that rod around here somewhere. I had a piece I could have thrown in there real quick, but I don't know what I did with it. It's probably in the trunk. Let's see. Let me get the key to the trunk here. There's the key to the trunk. And of course it's not in there. Anyway, there's no telling. I moved the car around. It may fell down inside somewhere or something. I'll find it. But anyway, I was gonna run a piece of rod up there and see if that fat rod's what I need. It probably is, because that's a pretty big gap. So if I just run one of those